Algebra questions. I will give you a set of parallel lines cut by a transversal. So I'll tell you these are parallel. And I'll say something like this: 3x minus 6, 5x plus 20. What's the value of x? What's the angle measure? So we need to first, what type of angles are these? All right, because I need to set up my equation correctly. So I've labeled what type of angles in that diagram. Those are called what here? For test, what type of angles are those bad boys?
Alternate interior.
Are they congruent or supplementary?
They're
Congruent. So hopefully tomorrow I'll see this. 3x minus 6 equals 5x plus 20. You'll solve it. Maybe I want you to plug x back in. Done. Use a theorem to justify your work. So why did test just tell me they're equal? Parallel lines imply alternate interior angles congruent. So that's what I'm expecting as far as a theorem to justify your work. Okay, you'll have 3 of those. And then good news here, I guess I'm letting you off the hook a little bit. There are 2 proofs, but neither of them you have to prove lines parallel. It's going to be given, I will give you the lines parallel, and then you prove a pair of angles congruent. All right, so you do not need to prove parallel lines here. Any questions going? Okay, so here's what you're going to do today. You can work with other people, move around, doesn't bother me as long as we're working on the assignment here. I do need you to we're on day 4. Please get rid of number 4 for me. That's not anything you have to be worried about. All these answers are up on Classroom under homework day 4, so I should see a ton of Chromebooks out looking at the answer key. I will warn you, hey, hold on. When you guys start getting to the proofs, number 19, I did my version up on Classroom, but there are multiple versions to do the proof. So if you do the proof and you look on Classroom and it's different than mine, please raise your hand, call me over, and I will look at yours to see if it's good or not. All right, because there are multiple ways of doing 19, 20, and the others. All right, multiple ways because, look, there's 16 angles here. All right, I picked a couple of my own. You could have picked a different pair of angles. All right, so once you get to the proof, if it doesn't match mine on Classroom, call me over and we'll talk about it. All right, and I'll check it. All good? This isn't an assignment. It's due tomorrow. All right, I'm checking it before we do the quiz. So if you want to work with other people, go ahead and move around. But make sure you guys got a Chromebook and an answer key in front of you. Okay, let's get moving. Call me over if you want me to check a proof or just the questions in general.